Hey everyone, welcome back to our lightning round for this week. This week we did Elf the movie.
Woohoo!
And if you have seen that video, we have a new guest here with us again. This is our brother Dominic.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
We're sharing the mic once again.
Next time we'll do better. But we are back with another lightning round. So we are going to ask and answer questions. Hopefully you will get some good stories like you always do in our lightning rounds. With another sibling here, you might get even better stories now.
Maybe.
So Dominic, if you'll
do us the honors.
First lightning round.
Question is, what's your favorite quote?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm going to go with a skip on that while I look through here.
Mine is definitely Santa. I know him. That's my favorite one. And I actually, interestingly, this is not one of my favorite holiday movies, but I do quote that quite a bit around the holidays.
Yep. I feel like it's hard not to, now that you bring that.
Yeah.
And, no offense to anyone out there, but this might be it sounds like when it comes out of my mouth, it's an aggressive term. It's not a quote, but cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Mom asked me what that meant yesterday and tried to say it 5 times. And I was like, I don't think that's right.
Let's try it. Cotton-headed ninny muggins, cotton-headed ninny muggins, cotton-headed ninny muggins, cotton-headed ninny muggins, cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Good job.
Good job, Dominic.
Yeah. It's talent.
We are super impressed.
Yeah, very proud.
Cool.
I don't even know if I would call this a quote. But it's really just when he yells Santa. Yeah. When he gets so excited that Santa's coming. Yeah. But just that one word. And like his facial expressions added to it is my favorite.
That's a good one. Yeah. We like him.
He couldn't hold still. It's kind of like when you get a big plate of food. He's like, yes. Yeah.
Did you guys know originally this movie was offered to Jim Carrey? That would be a completely different Buddy.
Well,
but Buddy is Will Ferrell. Next question.
Yeah. Next one.
Next.
I'll get some better paper this time. What would you have as a Christmas breakfast?
Ooh. But it has to be like a Buddy,
Elf Virgin Christmas breakfast.
I mean, I'll tell you, I'm going with probably French toast with extra powdered sugar. I'm talking like making that thing look like it's the North Pole, just off the.
I don't know that was a very Buddy one, but I'm definitely going to have as many scoops of ice cream as possible.
Oh, that was mine.
Ooh, we could share.
I'm thinking more of syrup here. Like, probably more syrup than French toast. Just, kind of.
Are you changing your answer now?
No, it's just like I'm a condiment person, and it seems like Buddy is too. So, like, a lot of people see my salads and they're like, "You need some salad with that ranch." It's kind of like you need some syrup with those pancakes.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Allowed.
Yeah. Okay. But mine's the same as Britney. Ice cream.
Mm-hmm. I once tried one of those ice cream eating challenges in San Francisco and did not make a dent, and I had help.
It was the sink one, right?
Yeah, the kitchen sink challenge at some restaurant in San Francisco. I can't remember, but we didn't make a dent in anything.
All right.
Clearly wasn't soft serve.
No, it wasn't.
Next question.
If
I could read my own handwriting.
We need some Christmas music playing. It's part of the public domain, so we don't have to pay for it.
This is actually a really good one.
Ooh.
What was your favorite Christmas present as a kid?
I do remember receiving a lot of Legos back in the day. I always thought I was going to be like an architect or something like that due to my Lego skills, but apparently in the real world, it really doesn't cross over.
I've never seen anything you've built in Legos before.
It's because she was breaking them.
I remember Transformers for you.
Classic. Except in Japan, they were called Beast Wars, not Transformers. So in Japan, Transformers were, instead of being machines and cars, they were actually animals. So Optimus Prime was a gorilla. Bumblebee was a cheetah.
Is this just a completely different franchise?
I believe Transformers came from Beast Wars. And until this day, actually, within the last 20 years, Walmart actually came back out with Beast Wars. It was interesting.
Get it, Wally World.
Yeah.
For me, it's not the best one, but it's just the feeling of the best. Do you guys remember in high school when I begged for years for a North Face?
Oh, I knew you were going to say that
for
one.
years. And that was just to be like the cool kids. And like, I finally got it, and we have it on video camera somewhere. I am screaming so loud because I finally got it, and I wore the heck out of that thing. It was baby blue, North Face zip up, and you know what happened? By the time I got it many years later, they were out.
Popular.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna wear this. I worked hard for this.
It was the fleece too. So nowadays you think North Face, you think of the puffies, but this was the fleece. This was the under layer, before it really got big.
It was expensive.
That's what Christmas is about.
$200.
Yay.
Yeah. My favorite present.
Chocolate.
What? Just kidding. I do love chocolate, but no, mine is every year I felt like I got a new bike, like a different bike.
Yeah.
I was really into bikes.
Yeah.
And they were like the ones from Toys R Us, so they had all the cool, like, fun colors.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question for everybody out there. Our YouTubers, please do this. When Santa would give you gifts, were they wrapped or were they unwrapped?
Oh yeah, ours were not wrapped.
Ours were not wrapped. So we opened our family's gifts, which were wrapped, but the stuff that Santa left us was unwrapped. And if it was something like a bike, or we got a mini air hockey table one year, it was already put together. I have friends who are baffled that Santa's presents came unwrapped. YouTube, please, in our comments, let us know, were your Santa gifts wrapped or unwrapped? Because we need to know if we're weird. Basically.
I think we basically just got a buddy from back then. He couldn't wrap it very well, so they just left it unwrapped.
Oh,
plus it's cooler. They're already assembled. Yeah, we don't have to do anything.
I just woke up. I ain't got all the time to be unwrapping stuff. Like, I don't know. This is too
I
much.
thought that was a thing, though.
No, I guess not. I don't know. One more question?
Yep. Next question.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's the last one in there. Ooh, that's a good one. What is your favorite Christmas song?
What's it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Everywhere you go, take a look in the
You don't know. See?
Yep.
No. You don't know.
And the holly that you'll bring.
Deep voice, great bells in the background. Ding ding, Yeah.
That's a good one. What is my favorite Christmas? I mean, do you hear what I hear is a really, do you hear what I hear? It's a really good, like a not dark Christmas song, but it makes me feel like Christmas night. If I were doing an upbeat one, you can't go wrong with Jingle Bell Rock. But I'm gonna answer this question real hard. Anything Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby is the king of Christmas, and he just the sound of his voice is just amazing.
Yeah. Your first one was very appropriate because we're doing Gremlins next week, and that's in that movie.
I will remember it when we watch it.
Mine is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but
specifically
the Jackson 5 version.
We wore that album out. Oh, do you guys remember? I was very traumatized by I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus.
The Jackson 5 version?
Any version. Because think about it. It's like, you think you see Mama kissing Santa Claus. That would be traumatizing if you don't know what's really going on for the kiddies out there.
Yeah.
The cookies must have been good.
That was inappropriate.
Oh, that would have been a good question. I just thought of one.
The cookies that you leave for Santa.
Whatever. You can ask us.
I was going to say, what treats would you leave out for Santa? Does everyone do cookies?
We don't do nothing.
We didn't do
nothing because we were eating them. We're not wasting nothing for Santa. That was ours. Like, hey, what are you doing with that? And leaving it out overnight. At least saran wrap it. Come on now.
We didn't do anything, but it makes me think of, YouTubers, tell us in the comments what you guys do. It makes me think of my favorite show is How I Met Your Mother, and Marshall Erickson's from Minnesota, and they left milk and lutefisk for Santa, which is like a salted fish. He needs protein. That's what they say.
That's funny.
Climbing up and down those chimneys, he needs to keep the muscles intact.
Oh, I guess so.
What would you want to, if you were Santa, what would you want to be left?
Probably something warm, to be honest.
Yeah,
like out there in the sleigh, or maybe let's give something to the reindeer. They're doing a lot of work.
Some people eat carrots.
I mean, dog food.
I say a cup of hot chocolate.
With syrup.
I'd be fine for a full Christmas meal. Just give me a leftover plate.
Or are you going to deliver toys when you're full on turkey?
But I need the energy. I need the carbs.
I guess.
Are people eating turkey on Christmas?
We do.
Yeah. Turkey's, I think, the traditional.
What
God,
did you think
are
it
we
was?
messed up? Our family might just be like, we just made things up and we just think that's what everybody in the world does for Christmas.
Well, and a lot, KFC is actually really popular
in Japan.
in Japan when we grew up. You buy that Christmas meal.
Or ham.
Every fast food place in Japan, though, is just higher quality, I feel like. I don't know the science behind it, but it just always tasted better.
Agreed.
That's true. On that note,
we're done.
Lightning effect.
But thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully you did watch the movie with us. If you didn't, feel free to always go back and watch it and look at our other episodes as well. We do appreciate all the support thus far on our podcast platforms and also on YouTube. It means the world to us. And we hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year that's coming up here. And next week we are doing the movie Gremlins. So be sure to watch Gremlins and leave us comments down below on the questions you want us to answer.
Yes, please. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And thanks, Dominic, for coming by.
Yeah, thanks, Dom.
Thanks for having me.
Great. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.